Hi guys, hope you're all well. This is just a follow-up video to my previous post, Surrey Kent border, and it's to explore the sound anomaly, the knock, if that's what it was, and to enhance it a bit. I know when I played the particular sound to somebody, they were struggling to pick it up on the video, and they thought that what they were hearing was something that I was making myself by clearing my throat. I've got a bit of a bug at the moment. I'm a bit croaky, as you can probably tell, so apologies for that. But that is what they thought this sound was, so I thought I'd try and amplify it a bit and make sure people who watch the video understand that this is the particular sound that I'm focusing on, and that it isn't other noises in the background. Okay, so this is the original video from the smartphone that I've transferred into video editing software. So it's that portion taken of the structure in the woods, and I'll play the part in the video where the sound occurs, and to show that point in the video I've got an exclamation mark that comes up on screen which sort of covers the duration of that noise, so I'll play it anyway. Okay, so what I've done is I've lifted that soundtrack off and put it into Audacity, which is a good bit of audio software if you haven't come across it yet. Very good for this sort of thing. It gives you a wonderful visual representation of soundtrack and helps you pick out things of interest. So I've got the track here, and this section is the section with that sound in. That spike is the knock, and I'll play that, and we'll go through a few different scenarios with it. Set the gain back to 0 there. I'll just play it now. As you can see, in the left-hand mic has barely picked anything up there. It's mostly in the right, and so if I play just the left hand, what the left hand mic picked up, sounds very distant. I'll up the gain a bit to try and bring that out a bit. Now this is all right hand mic. Again a bit. I'll up it a bit more, so if you're listening with headphones you might want to be a bit careful because it's going to get a bit noisy. I'll give it a bit more for all of you who are hard of hearing. Okay. So that, as I said, is from the smartphone video soundtrack. And interestingly, when I go out these days, I usually keep a separate audio recorder going throughout the duration of the walk, and it's a good bit of kit. It picks up a lot of stuff. Sometimes it picks up stuff that I'm sure I haven't heard, and that I've scoured that audio, and I'm sure I've pinpointed the exact place where this knock should have been, and there's absolutely nothing on that track recorded by that Tascam audio recorder. I keep the recorder, it sticks up, the stereo mics stick up out of the top of a pocket on the back of my backpack. It was on my back at the time, and the phone at that point I was holding up probably about a couple of feet above my head. So I think that Tascam should have picked up that noise, and yet there is absolutely nothing on the audio from that at all, which is really strange. Anyway, that's about it. If you want to know more about the sort of events around that video, don't hesitate to just ask in the comments. I haven't got a problem talking with any of you about that. I'd like to thank it was Bigfoot Anthropologist who introduced me to Audacity. It's a great bit of software. It's free to download. I've probably been using it for about a year, and it's really helped me a lot with this stuff. And I'd also like to recommend the OBS software, which I'm using to capture what's on my screen at the moment. It's a pretty simple bit of software to use, and yeah, it's great for doing this sort of thing where you need to explain over a visual. So anyway, thanks for listening, and as I say, don't hesitate to ask questions, because that's what it's all about. Take care, guys. Speak soon.